What is going on, everybody? It is Fitz Miller and the Skyline back here with another video. I'm just kidding. This is Casdan Skyline, and boy do I have a story for you guys today. Last time Casdan was up here, he had the wagon, and before that he had the 240. So you guys are thinking, how the hell did he manage to get an R32? Well, all right, Casdan, how did you get this?
I posted the 240 on Facebook Marketplace because my friend told me to, as a joke, to see funny trade offers. And then somebody offered to trade in a Skyline, and I was like, maybe. And so I looked more into it, and then I ended up with it, and not the 240.
Yeah, here it is, dude. So Casdan traded the 240 for this R32. I don't know about y'all, dude, but if I was able to trade a 240 period for a Skyline and R32, I would be pretty happy. And I know Casdan is with this thing. It has already been on multiple road trips now to the mountains to get a Christmas tree and back, about an hour home after he bought it, and 2 hours down here to hang out for Friendsgiving this evening. But this thing is a tank and a half. Let's do a little walk around of this thing, and then we're gonna go out and hit some back roads in a little bit. So obviously it is the sedan. It has some some sort of Enkeis on it. It's lowered on K-Sport coilovers, and while the paint is not the best a second, it has a ton of potential. In the rear, he's got the sedan spoiler. He has the Nissan badges, which are awesome. I really wish I had mine. Stock rear bumper. Yes, his license plate folds. And then it looks like some sort of exhaust, which while this thing is NA, it sounds absolutely amazing. Here's a little warm start. Ooh, dude, this thing is so toned. I love it. I love it. I don't know if you guys remember when I had the little carbon fiber muffler on my car, but it was very toned and very quiet like this. Now this is just idle. Here it is with a couple revs. That is pure, dude. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh, dude. So no kit on it this second. I believe he does want to do one in the future. We got the sedan front bumper, no skirts, and you know, stock rear bumper. This thing is gorgeous. This is a perfect driving spec. You can have so much fun with the car looking like this, and it does a great job at it as well. Coming around to the inside of this car, once again, it is a 5-speed. This thing has an absolutely beautiful interior. So clean. Once again, everything in here is pretty much immaculate. Such a beautiful car. Under the hood is an RB20E. So it's the RB20, it's a single cam and it's NA, but that just means there's less stuff to break under here, making this thing a really reliable car. As you guys can see, this thing is 99% stock under here, and for good reason, dude. It does not have to be messed with. It is never gonna have to be messed with. This thing is just a reliable car. Honestly, one of the most clean engine bays I've seen in a while. This thing is gorgeous. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to take this thing out of the road, see how it sounds, get some flybys, some revs, and some pulls, dude. Let's take it out. Once again, dude, everything in this interior is so nice. Got the thrash wheel, got a quick release, just there's nothing wrong in here. I mean, there's some wear on the door handle, but what are you gonna do about it? You know, it's almost 30 years old. This thing's a tank. It is gorgeous in here. Casdan, what were your first impressions of having this car so far?
It was good. It was fun. It's really drivable. It's like it's just like a good
driving car.
Yeah,
that's probably the best way I could explain it myself. But dude, did you ever think you could trade the 240 for one of these?
When I got it, no. And then it kind of became, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was cool. I mean, it was cool, but I just didn't really see it because, like, I remember I did everything to it. So yeah. I remember when it was like awful and then not awful. So, I mean, to other people, it was probably cooler than it was to me, but no, not really.
Genuinely, having been in a couple Skylines and then a bunch of old Nissans in general, this thing rides so exceptionally smooth for how old it is and given its age, the mileage, whatever. This car feels very solid. Another great thing about this car is while it's fun to drive, it has all of the comfort aspects to it as well. Heat, AC, radio, pretty much anything you could need for a road trip, you are gonna have in this car. One of the weirdest things about riding in these cars is, to me now, it feels weirder to ride in this than to drive it. I don't know, would you say the same?
I haven't ridden it.
Really?
Well, I've rode in yours, but like that was before I drove it.
How does it feel driving? I mean, that's one of the
It was
main
weird.
questions everybody asks.
It was really weird for like a good, like the shifting is easy, and the pedals are all the same and everything, but staying in the lane is kind of hard. So
yeah,
like
that was definitely the one thing that I found to be difficult at first was you just find yourself drifting over to the left a lot, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just keep driving and figure it out, really. The tone of an RB20 is just, it is just so pure, dude. It is such a pure exhaust note, especially with whatever exhaust he has on this thing. But oh my God, does that sound fucking good, dude. Another really interesting note about Skylines or right-hand drive cars in general, especially out here on back roads like this, it's very, like, you cannot see around a car to pass them. That's probably one of the only downfalls that I've figured out of driving right-hand drive car in the States. And while it's annoying, I mean, I'd rather just be safe and not pass and not get into an accident. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm convinced you cannot beat an RB. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. You guys go down below and let me know. Are you guys team RB? You guys Jay-Z. Let me know. This thing is gorgeous. All right, so needless to say, this car is going to be on the channel a lot more in the future. Casdan, what future plans did you have for this thing?
I think literally the only thing that I want to do with this car is just probably get a kit and wheels, like 3-piece wheels, probably 18s, and then see how they fit, and maybe lower it like this much more, but like keep it like a normal height, and then that's it. Like I'm
just
not,
a nice driving car.
Yeah. I'm not gonna touch the engine. I'm not gonna touch anything that like I don't need to. I'm not gonna go like crazy camber or anything. It's literally just gonna be on nice wheels and nice. And
genuinely, there's no need to do any of that. Like, I understand, yeah, okay, I have the camber, I haven't done anything motor wise, I've done a bunch of suspension work and lowered it and slid it, but this right here, this is the pinnacle of having an R32. I have thought multiple times about getting an R32 as a daily and just keeping it exactly like this. Good, solid driving car, not gonna break. They are very reliable when you don't mess with them, and once again, you just don't need to. So that'll be fun, dude. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you guys want more little walkarounds, more driving videos, anything like that, be sure to let me know. Trust me, I want these types of videos with my Skyline just as much as you guys do. Huge shout out to Casdan for going and getting what he wanted, man. I was talking to him earlier that he needs to make a video how I got a Skyline at 18 and how you can too. So genuinely doing so awesome to have an R32 at 18, worked his way up from the 240. This thing is gorgeous. So congratulations, Casdan, for owning this thing. It's got a long, happy life ahead of it. I can promise it that. So this has been about it, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Fitz, Casdan Skyline, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.